Alright, today we're going to take a look at the Sightmark Wraith HD Digital Night Vision Scope. Now, I'll go over a few of the features of it, and then I will insert some footage because I know that's what you want to see, is some footage of it in the dark, at work, and in the daylight, and you can see how it performs in both. But we'll go over a few of the features first, and then I'll go over the rest of the features afterwards. So to start with, it includes the scope, of course, and the IR Illuminator. The scope uses 4 AA batteries, and the IR Illuminator uses 2 CR123As. And I'm going to be really honest with you, the IR Illuminator really likes to eat those batteries. It goes through a lot if you leave it on for extended periods of time. I usually use rechargeable in both just to save a little bit of money, but one of the best things about the scope is the scope itself you can plug in with a micro USB and run it off a power pack. So I just zip tie a power pack on the side of the rifle, and it'll last basically all night on a decent sized power pack. So I've had real good luck with that. But I'll go ahead and insert this footage now. Now this has several different reticle options. I've got it on just like a chevron or triangle or something, but it's got several different options there for that, and it works pretty well. We're at 100 yards with it. Alright, so we'll take a little closer look at it now. So your battery door is right here. You just flip this up and unscrew this, and your batteries go in here. Kind of long-winded screw. I guess I actually have lithium in it right now. But you can see your batteries fit right in there. And then your IR illuminator has 3 brightness levels. So you want to be careful whenever you turn it off that you actually get it turned off, because I've accidentally left it on several times before, and that just caused the batteries to go out even faster. Now, the scope body itself has a rail on top to mount the illuminator to, if you're using on like a bolt gun where you don't have any extra rails, and it mounts to a Picatinny rail. But if you don't have any extra rails to mount your light to, you can mount it on top. I would recommend mounting it under the barrel on a rifle like an AR, because you get the smoke plume whenever you fire, and the IR light will temporarily reflect off the smoke, causing it to blind you through the scope. Basically, I mean, you can't see anything through the scope until the smoke clears. And that's one other thing about it. I've used this in the snow and in the rain, and it a lot of times will pick up the reflection off of those instead of what you're trying to look at. So that does cause you a few issues. It does come with a flip up cap, or flip down the way I have it set up. And then this rubber boot on the back is removable if you don't want that. You've got some adjustment here to get your eye relief right. And your menu settings are all right here. This thing's extremely easy to zero. It's got a reticle select setting. And if you just put it in a lead sled or something like that, shoot your one shot, hold your optic back where it is, go to the setting select, and it'll actually add a second reticle on the screen, and you can move it right up over to where the hole was, and you've got a 2-shot zero, no problem. Now, as far as magnification goes, this is a digital scope, so all your magnification is digital, and it's from 2 to 16 power. I typically only use it on about 2 power up to maybe 6 power. Anything over that, and the pixelation gets pretty bad. So kind of keep that in mind. You're not really going to be able to use the full 16 power, I don't think, for most applications. Now, as far as range on this, with this IR Illuminator, I get about 200 yards, I'd say. You could shoot a hog or a coyote and definitely be able to positively identify it. Anything more than that, and you just don't have the light unless it's a really well moonlit night. Now, the Illuminator itself is, if you look down it when it's on, you can kind of see a red glow, but that's all. You won't see any light coming out of it. One of the other neat features of this is it takes an SD card and allows you to record your shots, record your video. Gives you some pretty neat footage you can do whatever with. Now, I will say, when you do record this, you're going to have to put it probably onto a computer, because I've had some trouble just with a card reader on my iPhone being able to pull it up. It doesn't like the way, the format it records in. So you definitely probably should go ahead and run that through a computer to get your footage off. Now, it just mounts. It's not quick detach, so you do have to tighten these down whenever you mount it. So you can't just expect to throw it off. Now, the way I actually run this, like I said, I'm running it on my coyote rifle, and I run a red dot on top, a pistol optic on top, mounted to the rail for just short, quick shots. If I don't want to take time to power this on and I've got light or whatever, it gives you another option. As far as the weight on this unit, it's fairly heavy. Set it on here with the batteries in it. You're right at 2 pounds on that, and then add the light, you're at 2.4 pounds.